a chill on the corner of Mercy and May, where the rain writes stories on the window pane. Men in coats trade whispers and names, and no one ever leaves here quite the same. The street lamps hum a lullaby low to dreams that died a long time ago. A kiss means trouble, a glance is a game, and every pretty face has a different name. In the galleys, time stands still, and every shadow waits to kill. If you're just passing, say a prayer, but if you stay, don't expect to be spared. There's no light left to borrow, and no heroes here tomorrow. Just a girl with a voice and a song full of sorrow in the dark alleys of Noir.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to yet another Marvel Superheroes crossover campaign with Marvel Galaxies featuring the Reclaimers from In the Shadow of Evil and In the Mouth of Madness. Welcome once again to Dark Alleys. You can catch all of the action for our Marvel Superheroes games on Twitch on Tuesday nights, as well as our YouTube channel, and on just about every podcast platform that's out there. Just search for Dreamslayer Studios on any of those platforms and we should pop up. And if you like what you see here tonight, please, as always, consider supporting us on Patreon. Every little bit helps us keep the dice rolling. And now, let's recap what happened last time on Dark Alleys. The Reclaimers took a midnight stroll through the graveyards of Manhattan, the kind of stroll that comes with blood on your shoes and the stench of brimstone in the air. There, beneath the sky choked with storm clouds, they faced off with the mother of demons herself, Lilith, and she had a plan: raise her brood and drown the city in nightmares. The Reclaimers had other ideas. With ritual circles smashed and her minions put back in the ground where they belonged, Lilith's scheme was stopped for now. But dead things have a habit of not staying dead, and in the aftermath, the Reclaimers found a letter. Ink on paper, but it might as well have been a dagger in the dark. It spelled out a connection between Lilith and a name that's been festering in the underworld for months: the gangster known as the Hood. A recent interaction with FBI agents Fox Mulder and Dana Scully confirmed those rumors. The Hood's been on a tear, stealing mystical artifacts from museums, vaults, and anywhere else a lock might not tight enough to keep him out. This letter revealed something deeper. Both Lilith and the Hood are tied to a shadowy outfit called the Sons of the Eternal Flame. And their lair? A forgotten cathedral swallowed by a flood half a century ago, St. Aurelius. A quick trip to City Hall and a quiet chat with Mayor Luke Cage turned up old maps, half-buried files, and enough red tape to strangle a man. But the Reclaimers got what they needed. Now, they've got 3 ways to breach the sanctum of the Sons: a rusted manhole cover leading to the old sewer lines, a sealed and abandoned subway tunnel, or a dive into the East River where the blood moon pulls back the tide just enough to show a hidden way in. The sons of the eternal flame are down there somewhere in the bones of this city, and so too may be the hood. Tonight, the reclaimers go underground. So, I would say at this point, the meeting with Luke Cage at the mayor's office has completed, and you guys have had the opportunity now to reconvene back at the Sanctum on Bleecker Street. So I'll give you guys a little bit of time to kind of discuss what you want to do next, and then we can move forward.
So the sewers, huh?
You're probably not going to get in anywhere without getting your feet wet and smelly.
Well, I mean, that is one way in.
Par for the course.
And Tank, your volume's down a bit. Oh,
yeah,
I see.
I was
Okay, there you
muted,
go.
and I also noticed my video went back down.
Yeah.
It stopped spontaneously. So,
Alright.
So it's the subway, it's the sewer, and what else? What was the third option?
Subway, sewer, and then a entry point in the river where the waters would have receded to a point where you should be able to get access through kind of it's another sewer kind of expulsion, not tunnel, but pipe, basically, that would have been gated off.
Well, of the three options, I feel like the subway feels the roomiest. Although I don't know where that's going to put us.
I don't suppose Will could get us in. Well, you'd have to know where you're going, right?
I would have to know I was going, or we would need somebody who had been there that I could pull the information out of.
Well, you know, I could try to travel to it through the astral, see it,
I
and
think
then
that
return.
normally it's a really good idea, but with all of the weird kind of occult things twisting around, it's possible you could run into some complications.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying I'm willing to do it.
I just got you back. How about no?
I mean, but now I have my axe, which I can bring. But it's fair. We are dealing with some unusual circumstances, so perhaps the mundane way is the best. So subway, sewer,
Or a dive in the river.
Do we have a feel for what way is the most direct?
I imagine the river, if we can find the spot, puts us right on top of it.
Based on the plans that were shown to you, the river is probably the closest. The sewer is probably second, and then the abandoned subway tunnel would probably be the furthest from it,
Yeah.
but the easiest access.
yeah, definitely would prefer the thing. Yeah, my video keeps cutting out, and I'm hearing a lot of echoes. I don't think it's through Beth's.
I hear echo when you're talking too. It's weird.
Yep, just when you're talking on our end.
Well,
Peace, our neighborhood.
I'm definitely leaning to Subway.
same. I know it's not the most direct route, but a little less claustrophobic.
well, and we can
Maybe
breathe.
we might run into someone along the way who actually could use his abilities to transport us there so that we don't have to go the entirety of the subway, potentially. So.
Okay, sounds like the subway.
All right, so if you end up going that route, you'll be heading kind of towards the outskirts of what would be kind of like the what would be considered like the Soho kind of area of the Isle of Manhattan. There is a warehouse now that is over top of the section where the subway access would have been. Construction is kind of covered over that section. But according to the records that Tank and Spartan found, there is an old kind of grate in the sidewalk that should easily be able to be removed, and you'd be able to drop down in there, and then with a little bit of jogging around back and forth, be able to kind of find the entrance to the old subway entrance. You guys get down there. It is later in the evening at this point. Mostly because with the information that you got, the tide has to be at a low ebb for the river. If not, more than likely, your destination is probably going to be underwater. So night is about the only time to be able to get in there. Once you guys drop down into the grate, you do take a few little jogs, and you finally do come to an area that has been boarded up, and a big kind of spray painted sign over the top of it that says "Danger, keep out."
At least it's official.
It means they haven't come this exact direction, I suppose. It looks like it's been up for a while, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Okay, well, since we suspect there's some mystical happenings with this church, cathedral, I guess, I'm going to use a little magic.
Okay.
And I'm going to try some basically energy detection magic, just to see if there's any kind of warding here or some other sort of magical keep out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll spend some karma. Okay.
Got a green, you get it up to a yellow, I assume.
Yeah, I'll spin it to a yellow.
So you turn on that mystic sight, and you look through the planks that are in front of you. That is an illusion.
Oh.
But it's a solid energy illusion that is in front of you.
Okay. Well, that was a good call. He chuckles and says, "Well, that was a good plan. That's not well, I mean, it's sort of real. It is an illusion. Would you call that a barrier?"
Yeah, it would be a barrier of some sort, yes.
Oh, cool. Then I've got something for that. Let me go to my entities. Okay. So I'll are we ready? He turns, and because I'm not sure what's going to happen when I do this.
Sure.
So I'll
Shelly will draw her Kopesh.
yeah.
Yep.
Shielding up. Shielding up.
So I'll call an Agamotto. and I'll say, let Agamotto's light shine on this barrier and shatter it. Let us be on our way. So I will. So this acts as an eldritch beam of monstrous intensity for the sake of breaking barriers,
Cool.
real or magical. So I think that would be a psyche feat. Get back to my character. Okay. All right. So I'll spend some karma to try and get that to happen. Ugh. I will be spending some karma. I'll take that to a green. It's monstrous effect.
Okay. Yeah, with the green, with some resistance, you mystically grab hold of the illusion that's in front of you. And then with the motions of your hand, you begin to fold it almost like a Rubik's Cube until it becomes basically about the size of a Rubik's Cube and then drops onto the ground. So it looks basically just like a folded wooden box.
Okay.
And as you do that, you realize that there was a decent amount of energy attached to this. That if someone had wandered upon this, a regular mortal, and attempted to remove any of the panels, the wooden panels that were there, it would have had a life force draining effect on whoever it was that touched that illusion.
Okay, well, I'll say don't touch it. It should be fairly harmless now, but I don't know that I'd trust it. I would probably call that necromancy. But our way is clear now.
Do we want to just leave that there, or do you want to?
Well, I mean, I'll try and find like some out of the way corner. I don't want to just leave it laying in the middle of the floor or passageway or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, you can telekinetically probably lift it and put it somewhere, and tuck it away in some dark corner or crevice there. And the tunnel in front of you is fairly narrow. It's maybe about 6 feet wide and maybe about 8 feet tall, kind of an arched tunnel leading into darkness.
Okay. Well, shall we? If it's
Probably have
dark in there, go ahead.
I probably have some light coming off
Little
of
late,
me.
Padre?
Yeah.
All right,
So-
so Priest leads the way, and you see his kind of glowing form beginning to traverse the tunnel ahead of you, lighting the way for you. And you can feel yourself kind of sloping down until eventually you exit into a larger chamber. And you can see that there's a concrete platform down here that drops off to a track system with another larger arched passageway that leads both east and west. The direction that you're going to get to St. Aurelius is going to be in the westerly direction. With Priest lighting the way, you begin now walking down this dark, abandoned subway tunnel. You pass several different offshoots, little access tunnels. Now, this whole tunnel is defunct. You don't have to worry about a subway train all of a sudden appearing. this whole section of the rail has been shut off for several years. And so there's like little kind of spots here and there, where, you could go right or left to hit these little access tunnels. All of them, the gates on all of these have been welded shut. And a quick check with Mr. Arcane, you can tell none of these are illusions like the one that you had seen before. And I'm assuming you probably have your little mystic sense up.
Yeah.
And after about maybe a quarter of a mile walk down the passageway, you kind of come across an area there where you see a shimmer off to the right, just embedded into the stone wall. And that kind of X-ray sense that you had looking through the barrier before, you're seeing something very similar there.
Okay.
But in this case, it seems like it is just simply an illusion, that there's no wards or actual physical barrier here.
Okay. Well, I'll walk over to it and I'll point it out and I'll say, I think there's another passage here, but I don't think this is a barrier like before. So I'll extend my axe out and try and poke through it.
And it passes right through. The rest of you see his axe just phase through the wall.
It should be safe enough. And I'll walk right through.
All right. And you pass through without any effect.
And I'll poke back out. It's fine.
Oh, Shelly's right with you.
Is it lit on the other side?
It's
can
not.
You see...
No.
Okay. All right.
And it is darker in here than it was even in the main tunnel. If it could get any darker than complete blackness. And your light even fights to maintain, while you're down here. It almost flickers. There's a coldness in the air that wasn't here before. It was cold and damp before, but now it chills to the bones.
I don't have night vision or anything like that, so am I constantly stubbing my metal toe?
Well, Priest is still, flickering ahead of you, so you can see enough as long as you stay within, about 20 feet of him. You'll still be able to see.
Am I feeling anything weird as far as the dark goes, or is it just dark but extra?
Dark but extra, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you continue your descent down into the underbelly of the Isle of Manhattan. And you can feel that this is a place where the city's sins trickle down and fester. The tunnel stretches out like the throat of some sleeping beast, carved from old stone and concrete, cracked and weeping with time. Pipes run along the ceiling like iron veins, rusted and groaning with every shift of the earth above. The air's thick down here, not just damp and mildew, but with something ancient. A presence that lingers in the corners where the light doesn't reach. The walls are lined with faded murals the further down you get, of saints and sinners, their faces melted by time, their eyes following you no matter which way you turn. Ahead, the tunnel narrows, funneled into a great iron gate, flanked by two grotesque statues, warped angelic features with their wings torn off, their hands held out as if begging for forgiveness. The gate is large, maybe about 10 feet wide. There's no keyhole, no latch. Instead, as you all are standing there peering at this gate and what potentially lies beyond, one of you notices what you're actually standing on.
And what is that?
There's a inset mosaic on the ground. And it's in the shape of a half moon. Surrounding it are symbols and glyphs, kind of almost in a clockwork type pattern.
Does that symbology mean anything to Mr. Arcane?
You can make an occult roll.
Okay. All
Go
right.
ahead and do a religion roll as well, because
Mhm.
these definitely have religious context.
I was gonna say that's a pretty dead on. You should have a column shift there for sure.
No. Okay. Cultist.
Shelley recognizes ISIS, and that's about it. Or the Ankh.
I'll spend karma.
I'll
Pretty
do
sure she recognizes the cross and the Star of David.
Well, it's going to be one of those nights.
No, the bullet took that out.
karma as well.
I will spend that to a green.
And I'll bring that up to a red.
Honestly, I feel like she gets the pentacle and the Star of David mixed up all the time, and people, every time that happens, people just facepalm.
These are, for Mr. Arcane,
Mhm.
you certainly recognize all of them. And Priest definitely recognizes at least half of them, if not more. They're all religious symbology that stretch through the annals of time. Written on the mosaic, the moon itself, you kind of have to kind of clear it off through layers of dust on the ground, but you see an inscription written into the moon. To open the way, mark the path of balance. Heaven and hell in equal measure. No more, no less.
Okay. Heaven and hell in equal measure. Okay, so these are kind of adversarial icons, right? I mean, there's the cross, there's the pentagram.
What would
That's an Ouroboros. That's a 4-wind symbol.
What were the other icons?
Do you see the map on screen
Oh.
there?
Oh, yes. Heaven and hell in equal measure. I would say we put all the good icons on one side and all the bad icons on the other.
Well, yeah, I
Or
don't
it
think we
could
can
be
move
that
them,
they
can we?
just mean the yin yang. That is heaven and hell in equal measure.
Mhm.
That could be they could just mean use that symbol.
These things don't move, though, do they?
Unfortunately, Tank really wouldn't know that. So
Do you try one of them?
I mean, yeah, Shelley will go over to the Ankh and just kind of like nudge it with her toe.
Can you click on the Ankh?
Yep.
Can you move it?
is there a place to put
No.
the
Okay. Let me see if I can figure out a way that you can. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
I tried a couple of different things, but until I actually got you in here, I didn't know what would work and what wouldn't. So let me try something here. Okay. Now try it.
Yep.
There you go. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So yes, the tiles that are surrounding the mosaic can be lifted and moved, and each one of these tiles is roughly about the size of a frisbee, so not quite 12 inches across.
Reminds me of the Alma stones. Just not
wonder
made of
if it's-
vibranium.
I wonder if it's religions that have hell in their lore.
I was about to ask that. I think I need to make a roll for Will.
Okay.
I'll spend karma because he's supposed to be clever. Supposed to be. I'll move that to a green.
All right.
That kind of night already.
Yeah.
And just to confirm, the red result didn't give me any more information.
Oh, you
than-
got a red. Sorry, I thought it was yellow.
Yeah.
So yeah, you probably have a good inkling of almost all of these symbols, and I'll run it down from the top right up in here for you. So the one that's at the very top, that is roughly at about the 1 o'clock mark, that one is the Leviathan cross. Next up, you see the Star of David that is connected to Judaism. Then you have the, I never say this right, Ouroboros, or Ouroboros.
Ouroboros?
It's hard to say.
Like everything else in Norse.
Then you have the all-seeing eye. Definitely more of an occult symbol, same as the Ouroboros. Next, you have the Hindu symbol, and that is called.
The palm?
I can't remember what that's called. Yeah, I think it's the palm.
The Om. O-M?
O-M.
I think it might be. I'm not sure.
And then, of course, the Christian cross, the Ankh. Next up is the symbol for Islam. You have the yin yang, and then this is the symbol for
Four wings.
Jainism, the pentagram, and then finally the solar cross.
So there's lots of
Okay,
crosses.
well, heaven and hell in equal measure. I mean, off the top of my head, I would presume we would put the more, I don't know, that's kind of a complicated topic.
Okay.
So
So
good ones on one side, the bad ones on the other side, but
with
But
You know,
it's
who
not
decides-
really equal. Most of the symbols here are, generally good or neutral religions.
with
Well,
my
if you do Judeo-Christian versus Vedic, you would.
with the green result, do I know that Buddhism has 136 hells all by itself?
Yeah, probably.
that's a
Okay.
lot of hells to counteract.
I mean,
Yeah.
To my mind, either we have the cross and the pentagram, the symbol of saint and Christian God, or it's the yin yang, which is the symbol that combines both.
And Mark, what did you say? I don't think everybody heard you.
Oh, I mentioned you could possibly have Judeo-Christian versus Vedic religions as the deciding factor too. I think with the yin yang though, that's not necessarily Buddhist. That could be more Taoist in nature, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Could be.
Which I don't know much about Taoism, so I'm not sure if the concept of hell exists in it or not.
To the best of my understanding, that particular symbol is more about just the balance of forces, light and dark, passive and active. Not necessarily good and evil, though you could make that interpretation. But
I guess.
generally, it's just
Well,
where did that come? Shelley doesn't know that shit.
well, so I feel like Mr. Arcane might have a better idea than I do
Yeah.
about these symbols, but I'm not like super well versed on all of them. But off the top of my head, I would say kind of the more benevolent religions on the belief systems on one side, the not so, some are pretty clear, right? Leviathan, Ouroboros, the pentagram. Okay, those are pretty bad.
I only know 2.
The pentagram could be Wiccan.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's why it's kind of complicated.
That's very complicated.
It depends on who you ask.
Yeah.
I wonder if we get shocked if we do it wrong.
Because if you ask the certain kind of guy, the cross should be on the other side.
I feel like if I move the symbol, I'm getting canceled. What is canceled?
In character, Tank would pretty much recognize maybe and the pentagram because we fought so many demons.
Mm-hmm.
So
the Ouroboros Nordic in this situation?
Yeah, so the Leviathan cross is most assuredly satanic and dark. That I think we are safe on that front.
Okay, so safe move?
I feel like yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so real quick.
The Illuminati are kind of evil.
Real quick, I saw that move, and that was Jeff. Did you do that?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was Shelly.
So
I don't know. Would it be Shelly?
So if you moved it, it was Shelly.
Okay, sure. No, I just don't want to. I don't want to metagame too much. I'm just trying to help things along.
All right, before you move that one, whoever moved that, I'm going to put that back where it was. Shelly moved these top two here from the points that they were just basically swapped.
Yeah, we'll just say she was just like exasperated with not knowing what to do and tried moving stuff.
So you moved the Leviathan cross, and nothing happened. You picked up the solar cross and moved it into its position, dropped it into place, and you're going to take 10 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Instant. Ow. Okay, I think that's wrong.
But it did not happen with the Leviathan cross.
Okay, so this isn't
not where it goes.
Okay, this isn't where this goes. And Shelly will pick that up out of that spot. I should probably be the one to move these.
No.
If we're not sure, I should probably be the one to move these.
Why?
Because the rest of you don't recover nearly as quickly. Except maybe Spartan. And I feel like I've shocked her enough times that I should probably take this one for the team.
Okay, that's fair. I really don't like that plan.
I know. But there's no point in everybody else being, bleeding from the eyes and ears by the time we get inside. Or you could just solve the puzzle right now and then save me a bunch of headaches.
Okay. All right. So that's fair. All right. So like I said, I'm not super well versed in all these belief systems, but Mr. Arcane might be a little more familiar. And now we have an inscription.
We have a clue.
And we have that when the Leviathan cross got moved, nothing happened. But when the solar cross got moved, something bad happened.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get like a reason or?
Yeah, you can make a reason feat.
Okay.
I have an idea.
I think maybe we need to move the solar cross back to the dark side.
I think I have an idea too.
Yeah.
Okay. And would my occultist help at all? Okay. All right. I'll spend karma. Oh, okay. All right.
Solid.
I'll push that to a red.
There we go.
Caduceus.
So, for sure, based on what you guys have discussed so far, the solar cross more than likely would fall on the darker side.
Oh.
Now, you also need to think back on what was said about the Sons of the Eternal Flame and what the original belief system was.
Got you.
It was originally based off of Christian religion. Anything that the Christians would see as paganism or priest, what was it that you said?
Vedic.
Vedic?
Vedic. They would probably see that as being on the dark side.
Okay. So that is the context as to who would say it's bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to do with the context, right?
Gotcha.
So now the other question is does it matter exactly where these things go? Do they all just move and it's okay if you put it on the other side?
Uh-huh.
Or is there an order to it?
Uh-huh.
Well, if there is an order, we know that that one, at the very least, is
In the right place.
in the right place. So this is Shelly holds up the crosshairs one. She's like, so this is a bad one?
Move it back over to the dark side.
Yeah, yeah. Let me get the Ankh out of there because I know that's good. That's eternal life.
No, don't touch that one yet.
Yeah.
What? Okay. So then where does the crosshairs go?
Okay, so it's
The
also
Ankh is a polytheistic religion.
yeah.
The
So is
the
the solar
Muslim
cross.
the crescent and the crescent moon and star is one of the Abrahamic religions.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay.
So
yes.
put it in here with the moon. Okay. And then we'll take the moon and put it back over there. Shelley will attempt to do that under the guidance of the gentleman.
All right, so moving the moon to that space, you take 10 points.
Ow! Okay, ow.
Okay, nope, heathens got it.
Mm.
Now, you have not placed the solar cross in its actual position, so you did
Okay.
not take any damage yet from that.
Okay, so that's not right.
Okay, so the solar cross. Okay.
Hmm.
See, I'm just not sure what Will would know in Noir world because he's not
Yeah.
a professor.
So I mean right. Well, I mean
Yeah, the cross should go opposite the Leviathan cross, right?
the regular cross.
The real, yeah, the Christian cross should go opposite the Leviathan cross, right? I mean, that certainly seems like it would make sense.
I mean, or the pentagram. I mean, because from their
Yeah.
perspective, it's probably not a Wiccan symbol, right? It's probably a
Yeah.
Seems like, even if it is a Wiccan symbol, from their perspective, that would still
Still bad.
probably qualify as bad.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we
yeah.
don't know if it matters what position they go in. Like, should the cross be, opposite from
Maybe they should.
pentagram?
Maybe they should be symbols within each faith, of which are the opposites. Like, what is the opposite of Taoism? I'm not sure.
Let's not get lost in the sauce.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think what it was just saying was heaven and hell in equal measure, right? That's
Right.
that's the, that's the
Yes.
riddle.
Yes.
Okay, heaven and hell in equal measure will make a reason
Yes.
feat.
Okay, I will spend karma. I don't suppose Scholarship Antiquities helps.
Probably not in this case.
I was supposed to say I couldn't think of a way that it would, but you know. I can get it up to a green again.
Heaven and hell in equal measure. How can you measure these symbols?
Shelley, do they weigh differently?
Oh.
Do they weigh differently?
They seem to be, I mean, you have held two at once.
Yeah.
They seem to be roughly about the same weight.
Yeah, they're about the same. They're pretty light, so it's a little hard for me to tell, but I didn't notice any difference.
Okay.
What are other measurements?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you got
6,
points.
9, 10, 11,
Nope.
12.
Perfectly circular.
There's 12 of them in total. Are they all the same diameter and width?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Or else they wouldn't fit into the other slots.
What about height?
Same.
Okay.
I don't think it's a physical measurement.
So what are some non-physical measurements?
Well, I mean, several of them are crosses of one manner or another. Several of them are, well, circles in one manner or another. Let's see, several of them are geometric shapes of one kind or another.
5, 6. There are 6 that are associated with the Abrahamic religions for good or evil.
Uh-huh. So, okay, so the cross, the Star David, the moon.
Yep. The
What's-
pentagram and the Leviathan cross. And the solar cross is also in some early Christian representations.
I think Priest is going to pick up that cross that had been put over to the side.
Mm-hmm.
The Shelley.
Shelley was holding on to it, so if you want it,
Oh.
she'll just hand it over to you.
Thank you. See if I'll take one for the team here. He sets it down just to see if he has any effect against him.
And put that into its spot.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that goes there. And you take 10 points of damage.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, what's this one down here again?
That one is for the Hindu religion.
And this one over here again?
As Jainism.
Jainism. I personally don't know much about any of those things.
You see Jainism around where you see
so
Hinduism a lot of times.
Indian. It says. Okay, no supreme being. Okay.
Will's going to try a slightly different approach. He is going to use his energy detection power that he almost never uses anymore and see if there's any kind of residual energy kind of floating around, if these things show up differently when you look at them that way. And maybe when somebody moves one of the discs, if we can see where the psychic energy is coming from.
Well, so we believe this is related to originally to the Hospitallers, right?
This one here?
No, I mean, no. Well, just generally this temple, this cathedral, sorry.
Oh,
is related to the Hospitallers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Illuminati, it's probably not the right name. So that's related to them, right? Obviously the cross, probably the Star of David too. Certainly not Ouroboros.
The Eye of Providence, or the all-seeing eye, is often used in Freemasonry. I think it was originally an Egyptian symbol, but it was co-opted by Christianity.
Right.
Eye of Horus, right.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that's supposed to be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shelley goes over and looks at it.
Now she's going to lick it.
Tell me your secrets, eye. Yeah, well, I don't know if I want to do this here, but I do have my cosmic awareness.
Okay.
And I've been rolling like shit.
I am also attempting not to roll anything because my my rolls so far have been right on there with you, Mr. Arcane.
You know what?
So,
You know
I-
what? I'm gonna try it.
okay.
Because this seems like the place to do it, right? He wants to try and see kind of the connections here. And boy, cosmic awareness does feel like the right thing to try and use.
You know, this feels like one of those smoke 'em if you got 'em kind of places. Yeah.
But I really don't want to do it.
Hey, you got to start rolling bitter sooner or later.
So Mr.
Just-
Arcane wants to do it.
Just make sure and pull up your compendium packs just in case.
Johnny does not.
Yeah, where is the bad tape? You know what? I don't even want to know.
All right.
Right. It's not going to be. It won't be important. You got this.
Chris, I did want to ask, just to be sure, Shelly is indeed healing after the zaps?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
I just realized
Where
I
are we
didn't have this up for our viewers, so they're just wondering what in the hell we're talking about.
Oops.
There we go.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. All right, here we go. And I cannot spend karma, right? That's
Correct. Yep.
all right, here we go. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Got a
Okay.
green.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll stand in the center. I'll make a little show of it. I'll stand in the center because nothing seems to have happened by walking around it.
right. And
I'll-
you stepping to the center is what really kind of kicks this into place as you're using your awareness. You realize as you're standing there, you're standing in the center. There are 12 of these symbols around you. What sort of measurement that you look at every day has 12
Well, it's a clock.
spaces?
Sure.
It's a clock. So the measurement is time.
Oh, beginning to end, maybe, or where they fall in origin.
Combination potentially of both.
So,
The order of time and which side of the clock they belong to.
okay, so, all right, so I'll share that with everyone. So, okay, so,
Okay.
And with that in mind, I'm going to interject. Sorry to interrupt, but we know that the Leviathan cross is in the correct position.
oh, right, because no damage.
And now thinking about time
Yeah.
and when these were created,
Uh-huh.
that particular symbol, you know for sure, is a recent creation.
Oh,
At
Got
the,
you.
the 12 o'clock should be the symbol for Hinduism. It is the oldest religion.
okay. Are you gonna?
Can do it. Okay. Which one's that? This one?
Yeah, it's that guy.
Okay.
Would it matter if you did it telekinetically? Well,
He's just gonna get zapped. It's magic.
I was going to say, it seems like it's psychic, so I don't know that touching it matters.
okay.
I got it. All right. What's another headache, right?
Well, I'm sorry. I don't like this.
It's not that big a deal. I've
But
been
you
hit
are-
way harder. I got an acid bath yesterday. This is nothing. So yeah, she'll take the Hindu one and swap it out. Get this thing out of the way. She's holding that, and she puts this in its place.
Okay. You put it in its spot,
Mm-hmm.
nothing happens.
Oh, that's
Okay.
so nice. Not
It's-
getting jabbing pains in your skull is really, really nice.
After
So
Hinduism,
then the next oldest would be
probably the Ankh.
Ankh or the Eye?
The Ankh is from earlier in the Egyptian pantheon than,
Okay.
Than Horus. Ra's an
Yep.
older god than Horus is.
Yep. Shelly will walk over here, grab this one, and put it into that spot.
And you take
Now
10,
she's walking around with two of these things.
10 points of damage.
Ow!
Or not.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Maybe that Jane thing? How old is that?
Priest, help me out on this one because I'm honestly not certain. And I only got a green.
Would out of curiosity, with that red feed earlier, would Priest know the actual general dates that would correspond to the symbols?
I think for the light side, yes.
Okay.
So, knowing what you know, that Hinduism came before Judaism, it's very possible that that Star of David was already in the correct spot.
Because they would consider the Ankh one of the evil ones.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Because it's still their perspective.
Okay,
Right.
I put it back.
Okay.
And
So we're looking
no
at
damage there.
Okay.
benevolent, what they would consider benevolent deities on this side, or belief systems, and what they would consider not benevolent on the other side.
Wow, and this is funny coming from me, probably to you guys, but there's some ignorance in this or in this circle.
Well, this is from their perspective.
Yep.
Would Priest think that the Ankh would come next, or would he think that maybe the
Ankh would not be they would not consider that a positive one.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
heathen religion, so it's bad.
So it
So
would
you're
be
looking
cross,
for
maybe?
or
Well,
the
I'm just asking based off of the
I
Or
put
the-
it back.
the
the
yin
roll.
yang.
the earlier roll.
So, again, back to Mark then. What would follow after Judaism?
Christianity. The cross.
Possibly, or the yin yang.
I mean, if they're going by,
I don't think they would consider
That's
that
going to
a
be an
positive
evil one too.
But they
'cause
but Hinduism wasn't.
And Priest, you would know that Christianity is probably one of the more recent religions out of all of these.
Oh. Okay.
No.
All right.
Potentially Jainism, potentially the yin yang.
Because it's Roman, right? No.
What's Roman?
No, never mind.
is the Ouroboros
It's
say?
Indian. Yeah, sorry.
Is that Nordic? What group does that?
I
correspond
think,
to?
yeah, they're probably started with kind of Nordic beliefs, but it's existed in many different forms over the years.
Okay. All right.
But that would fall. You would know that would fall on the darker side.
Right, because it's not.
Heathens.
Yeah, heathen stuff. Okay. Shelly will add it to the stack in her arms.
So I will clear this up for you for sure with Mark's roll. Jainism, I'm moving that one slot over. Moving this one slot over. And let me get my map. We know Christianity has got to be on the light side.
Yeah. Probably near the bottom.
And then this one here would also be one that would be on the light side. So it comes now down to the question of time. And Mark, you had said it before, so I'm giving you this one. You'd said that the Hindu and Jainism are often found within the same kind of regions and so forth. You know that Jainism certainly came after Judaism. Judaism began in about 2000 BC. Jainism was about 599 BC.
All right, so maybe it's next after Judaism.
And Islam came in about 610. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's 80 on that.
Yeah, that came in.
Is this
common
after
era.
Christianity?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which one is the Islam one? The
It's
The,
The
one
moon and star
you're
one?
on, yeah.
Okay.
The moon and star.
So the not swastika
yeah.
is next, right?
The, the 4 wind symbol.
Shelly's
Oh,
so
so-
confused right now.
All right, so you move that into position,
Yeah.
and nothing happens.
Yay! All right.
So
Uh,
then,
Good. Okay. So, okay, and then what's this pyramid eye thing?
it's the Eye of Horus.
Does it stay there?
It was also adopted by the Christians. It was used by Freemasons. It's used by all sorts of different organizations.
Yeah, it looks like it's been changed though. It looks modernized.
That's
Well.
right. Yes.
Also,
It doesn't look like the Eye of Horus. Believe me, I know what the Eye of Horus looks like, and that is not it.
Also,
Illuminati are always bad.
not to some of those orders.
Okay, so do we think it's in the right spot, or do we swap the Islam into there and then move the eyeball down?
Hmm.
The Islam definitely does not go there.
It does not? Okay, so maybe it goes here.
1,000,000% no. Islam comes after Christianity.
Right.
What? Oh, does it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so she was about to put it in that spot and was like, "Oh, okay."
Christianity comes
Move
around
the
at
cross over there.
33. I didn't say to put that there.
And well, she did.
Well, she did.
And she doesn't take any damage from that.
Oh, okay, cool. So
So-
then this goes here. No, I bet it doesn't. Maybe it does.
Well, let's try it.
It might.
Let's try it.
Sure. It's just a headache, right?
Yep. And no damage there.
Hey, okay.
Okay, so now we just have to do.
Now we just have to sort the other side out.
Now we have to figure out evil.
Oh, wait. So we did figure out that the eye is where it's supposed to be?
Apparently,
Nobody moved that.
no, we
No.
didn't touch it.
Well, I mean,
it
the way
stayed.
to know would be to pick it up.
But
and
remember,
put it
I
down.
showed you that that
The
this
yin yang.
one
Yeah,
Yeah.
that needs to go where the yin yang
needs
is.
to go on the light side.
Okay, so we'll swap it. She'll go get that, grab it, and do the old swapperoo here. Hopefully, this doesn't spike my brain.
And no brain spike.
Yay! Okay, and then I'll put it back where that
Don't
was.
put that
You get 10 points of damage.
She puts it down.
Maybe just carry them with you.
Ah! Well, that's what she's been doing, but she's got, she's had like, she's got this one in her arms. She's got this one.
Okay, so now we're going the other way
Oh,
with the.
So the problem we're going to run into is that the solar cross has been used by a bunch of different things for a really long time. The Ankh from ancient Egypt is very, very old. The Aurora Boreas is very, very old.
okay. Okay, so we'll get this one out of here. She picks that one up and puts it in her arms.
That's the solar cross. It may have been in the right spot. I don't know.
Well, let's
Now-
find out.
Now, Will, with your
Yes.
rolls,
Uh-huh.
you know a little bit more about the stuff that's on the dark side.
I mean, that makes sense.
Huh. Who'da thunk?
And you were correct in the fact that the Ankh is very, very old. But there's one symbol that's older than that.
Okay. Is it the Aurora Boreas?
It is not.
Oh,
The eye of Horus.
It's
Is it this-
it's the pentagram.
pentagram.
Oh.
Okay.
Pentagram
Really?
actually predates.
I
Interesting.
don't even want to touch it. It makes me feel icky, but all right, here we go.
By
Hey, look, I
about
got an armload of
400
evil.
years.
Interesting.
All right, go get the pentagram. Shuffle it into the arm load. And take it down here and
Yeah, put that where the Ankh goes.
where the unk goes.
Yep,
Okay.
that's right. Put it in the square hole.
Okay. Or put it at the bottom. Okay.
And now
And-
the Ankh goes in the square hole.
Yep.
Okay.
And now this one goes at the square.
And that one gets dropped into place and
Yeah.
no headache there.
Ah,
Okay, so then the
I've
next one
almost
goes-
healed from the last one. Thank goodness.
I think the next one would be Either the
Aurora.
solar cross or the Ouroboros.
I don't know.
All right, let's find out.
No headache.
Hey,
Okay.
I am
Just
definitely
curious.
gonna play. I am definitely gonna play some poker later.
Try the Ouroboros now.
Okay. All right.
And no headache there.
And then we know the other ones, right? So this has
Only-
got to go there. Oh
Only
wait,
one other spot.
yeah. This goes down one. This goes there. There we go. That's evenly set.
And with a great groan, the iron gate in front of you begins to roll into its inset in the wall. And a cold wind blows, beckoning you to enter.
You could have just tried to blast the door down.
Before we go in,
You know, Tank probably could have just.
yeah,
crumpled
maybe
that.
it's only iron.
Right.
Hey, Tank, are you still carrying that flask around?
Flask.
Flask of what?
You used to keep a little something.
Yeah, I still do.
You mind if I
I hand it over. I think I am being picked up by Beth's mic because I heard my voice echo when I was muted.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep, you are being picked up by Beth's mic.
Huh.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, yeah, Shelly takes a substantial swig and
How injured are you?
hands it back. Thank you.
No.
Oh, I'll be fine any minute. Just have to give it a second.
Because I can heal, but I can only do it once a day.
That
Yeah, no,
didn't
save it in case somebody gets
actually-
really hurt.
Well, I
that
mean, I
didn't
can do it to
actually
each of you once
answer
a day.
question.
What's that?
Perhaps we'll say, and Shelley, that didn't actually answer his question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that hurt.
Okay, got it. I'm fine. Got
Mhm.
it.
Only I actually kind of mean it.
Girls always mean it when they say they're fine. It's fine.
No, they
Everything is
don't.
fine.
It's a lie. I'm psychic.
Me,
Not that psychic.
Our purses are our personal shortage.
All right.
Okay, so the grate is open now to the cathedral.
Oh, the grate is open.
All right.
Okay, sorry, the grate is open.
Whatever lies beyond, you don't know.
we do need to pause and celebrate this monumentous moment of a party of individuals actually getting past the door.
This would have been easier with lockpicks, but
Probably.
It would have been a lot easier if they'd quizzed you boys on sports.
sorry, not my thing. Ironically, this is more my thing, but this is a lot of belief systems I don't really cater to.
Yeah.
Former
Okay.
captain.
Shall we?
Yep. Let's do it.
All right.
After Hank says this is belief systems he doesn't cater to, I just high five Priest.
I place my faith in other beings.
You continue now down another dark tunnel. And as you continue, the smell is what hits you first. By taking the subway, it was your hope to avoid the sewer system.
Oh.
We hoped in vain.
And
I start floating.
as you continue down this tunnel, you see a slight shimmer of kind of a greenish liquid that begins to form at your feet. And the smell gets more and more intense the further down the tunnel you get. And eventually you find yourselves, fortunately not knee deep, because there is a bit of a walkway that surrounds the sewer system.
You're right about that. I'm floating with my lap and with my axe in my lap. No, thank you.
And you find yourself in a fairly narrow passageway here within the sewer system, deep underneath the streets of the Isle of Manhattan. To your left, once you exit the tunnel that you were following to get here, there is another large iron grate that is welded off, and the sewage is flowing through that. And you could certainly try to break that down, but logic would tell you that that's probably not the way to go, because it doesn't seem to be necessarily warded with any magic, and there's no other puzzle to solve to open it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's an illusion.
So the grate you're talking about is down here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we came in from which way?
You came in from here. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's move along, I guess.
All right, as you begin to work your way down the sewer tunnels, I'm going to have you each roll an intuition for me, please.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm calling karma.
Me
too.
too.
I would,
Um,
but Shelley is oblivious by nature, so it just seems to be
Me too. Okay.
the right
What
thing
is
to do.
Spartan, your intuition is remarkable,
you think of
and mine is
Jesus.
less. Oh,
Don't bring
Well, I
mine
said
up
I'd
to
spend
yellow.
karma, so I'll get a green.
okay. So yeah, I just got to figure out how much karma that is. for me.
Shelley's been hunting for a handkerchief to put in front of her face,
Oh,
so
here you
she's
go.
not noticing much of anything.
Priest will hand you a handkerchief.
Thank you.
So anybody with
There
a
it goes.
yellow or above?
I got a yellow.
By karma, I did.
It looks like gold was rolled. Spartan rolled for Golfaxi, but it's still remarkable. So the 82 should.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
We can. Remarkable. That might even get to be a red with the minimum.
So those of you that got a yellow or above,
Yeah, 13 points will get that to a red for Spartan,
okay,
and mine's got to be green when I'm done paying.
you hear a low chittering echo. And it skitters up your spine. A chorus of mandibles clicking, tapping against the walls.
We've got bugs incoming.
I don't like that.
I will let out the fiend.
You know, he needs less and less provocation to do that every time.
I mean, you can't completely blame him now. At least the fiend's the one getting covered in the bugs if they come our way. So
That's fair.
It's the same guy. Just like Tank used to be. Well, wait. Do we know that? Or do we know that Tank used to have a human form, or has he always been this way for us?
I think that you knew that he had a human form at some point.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, that reminds me, Tank. I think I can whip something up to let you revert for a short time. Maybe.
That could definitely be useful when I'm sitting on folding chairs.
Remind me later.
I will.
I have an idea.
Okay, so yeah. So where do you hear these bugs coming from?
I don't hear anything.
Mhm.
I got agreed.
I'm going to lope forward and see what I can see.
Shelly's just hovering next to Hank and just like waiting.
Yeah, me too. Well, I mean, I guess if I didn't know that there's any chittering, I'll just keep going.
Well, I mean, people's
All right, Fiend and Mr. Arcane, you guys have moved to the opposite side of the sewer tunnel
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
And from your vantage point, you can see that this
Well, that
passage leads pretty far down to what appears to be a set of steps that lead up, wooden steps
Here?
on the far end. Yeah.
I see steps.
Mm-hmm.
How did you go and see that people?
I see a lot of ambush points between here and there.
I do too. Let's see.
Is the noise more pronounced up here or less pronounced?
Will make another intuition roll, please.
You know,
Okay.
the queue
I
is
will
pretty
spend
tough.
karma this time.
Oh, 2 points of order, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
One, I left Bobby home. And the other is that coat, that steel coat, got eaten by the acid.
You're the one that was made for you?
Yeah. It was unearthly acid and it was only excellent material.
Oh.
Spartan, you might want to
So-
move over to look up the stairs.
You know, I
Damn.
could I could protect you.
Okay, so excellent. Up to an
Yep.
86.
Yeah, so
86. That's still yellow. Okay.
All right, so from your vantage point here, off to your right, you see kind of an area of the tunnel there that has been kind of broken down. The stone wall has kind of caved in, and it goes off into what looks like just like a dirt tunnel cave. And there is something ever so slightly that is moving within that entrance. And you can just
Sounds-
barely see.
Since Spartan has his tracking stuff to shoot recognize or use clues around here to figure out what it is.
Yep, make a reason feat plus 1 column shift.
And Ian, what's
Yeah.
my reason?
With reason, with your column shift, that'd be good. Probably want to call karma.
Karma.
Good
Okay.
roll.
Go.
Yeah.
You can see along the walls and along the path here. There are
Okay.
large gouge marks.
Oh dear.
And
I really need that information.
they come to kind of a pinpoint of maybe about a diameter of about maybe 6 inches.
What does it tell me? If anything.
If you got that up to a yellow, you remember
I can spend that karma.
you remember playing in the sands of Valhalla and seeing these little tiny creatures. Some called them ants. And they would leave these little trails in the sand.
Oh yeah, easy. Only 10 points.
And Will, you see now,
Hey, it's a bug.
out of the shadows.
That is up to a yellow. The 10-point minimum kicked it over there.
Out of the shadows slinks a massive ant, easily the size of a delivery truck. Its chitin armor glistening black and segmented like a nightmare that crawled out of a B movie. Its eyes gleam red, reflecting the glow of the green shimmering sewage water here in the tunnel. And it is now moving towards you.
Okay. Is this one of those times one would roll initiative?
I think so.
Okay.
There you are.
I wanted to go much, much faster than that.
Something's gonna get well. No, wait, stop.
No.
Wow, really? I rolled a 2? Amazing.
What's my initiative? Ian.
Hold on, I've got to roll.
All right, Mr. Arcane, what's your bonus?
3?
Spartan is 4, and you have a +3 bonus. And tank, of course, is a 8 with no bonus.
Okay. Fiend?
I have a 3 with a +1 bonus.
Priest?
+5.
And Bombshell.
+1 to a big old 3.
All right. Okay, so, Mr. Arcane. Right now, you don't see anything.
Right.
Unless Will screamed like a little girl.
Will's not there at the moment.
Or
The
Fiend.
screamed like a girl.
Just
Screamed
the
like a little
Fiend.
girl.
Nope.
I feel like
Actually-
he wouldn't scream.
There is
Actually-
no will, only fiend.
Fiend, you're going to need to actually make a psyche feat, please.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not good. He's probably good at that, though.
Will or Fiend needs to make a psyche feat? Oh, wait. No, it's the
Fiend,
same anyway.
yeah.
They're the same guy.
Sure.
Okay, that's good.
Green?
I hope.
And let's see here. You're on the amazing. So, yeah, you're okay.
Okay.
Your initial kind of reaction was shock, disgust, horror. Which
Revulsion almost?
which is not something that the Fiend really feels that often.
No, that's interesting.
That's only one being.
Let's live inside of that for a moment.
Let's live inside of it.
It's like he only
They-
usually feels that when a troop of Girl Scouts comes by and offers to sell him cookies.
No, that's hunger.
No, for the cookies or for the, you know what?
No,
I mean,
You know what?
Are they
Let me
made from
answer.
real Girl Scouts?
You know what? I don't want to know. So
I'm starting to
I'm in
cheer for
com-
the ants here.
Yeah. So do I know I'm in combat yet or no?
I mean, you can certainly still move. I mean,
Okay.
we've rolled initiative, so if you want to
Okay.
move, you know that Will kind of darted around the corner up ahead of you.
And he went like this way, right? Like down here and around the corner.
Will went up this way and around
Oh,
this
okay.
corner.
I was on this
Okay.
side, and then I hopped over to here,
Gotcha.
and then turned
Uh,
one around the corner.
Okay, well, Shelly just brought that up. So I'm going to give her with energy solidification a suit of excellent armor, right?
Okay.
Because energy solidification can make armor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a basic part of the power. So she's now surrounded in, kind of a full body suit
Okay.
of armor. What would that look like? Well, let's just say it looks like her old coat that is no longer there since she seemed to like that so much. But Vakir and I will move up here since we saw Will go up here and go around the corner. Oh,
And then as soon as you reach the corner, you see the giant ant that is now moving towards Will.
okay. Then I'll use my crown and say, oh, we have a problem. The telepathy that we share. And now that I see a target, I'll roll for multiple attacks or multiple actions. And I use my base fighting for that.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'll spend karma for that. Make sure I've got the correct. Yep. I'll spend karma. Well, that was bullshit. Did you see it was 75 first? All right. Well, I'll spend 2 green, so I won't take a penalty.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that I heard between you two that happened. Does the fiend seem phased at all, or is he fine?
He seems fine.
Okay, good.
Shelly yells after you, shield.
And Mr. Arcane, you too, now that you've seen this, you'll need to make a psyche feat as well.
Psyche feat, okay. My base psyche, or do I get anything else to go with it, or no?
I think just base psyche, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll spend karma on that too, because that's what I do. Okay.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay. All right, I'll just spend my 10 then. And now that I can see that thing, I will blast it with a bolt of bedevilment.
Okay.
Which is incredible. All right, well, that's a green.
Okay.
So
and how much damage does that do?
Incredible.
Okay.
Okay, so that worked.
All right, so you hit it, and it lets out this ear-piercing shriek. And you have angered it.
That's okay. I anger lots of things. It must be female.
Hey, watch it, Buster.
And then, do you have another action with that roll?
No, because I mean, I got a green, so that's just the one without a penalty, right?
Well, you're on the remarkable column, right?
Yeah.
So a green feat would get you 1 extra.
Oh, okay, great, cool. Well, in that case, I will. Well, that's a personal spell. I can do more than 1 personal, so I'll blast it again. Okay. Well, that's a yeller.
Okay.
And you didn't spend karma.
I know. Well, I figured, we'll see. And that's incredible damage again.
All right, and a 1-2 shot, and this thing is pissed off. And we go to Tank next.
Okay.
And you see Mr. Arcane up at the corner here, firing at something around the corner.
Well,
it's big.
I'm going to roll for multiple actions now. That's just standard fighting.
Yep.
And I just have to figure out where my character sheet went to.
Should raise my fighting a long time ago.
Okay, I'm going to spend karma on this.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Frack. Now that means that not only do I not get multiple actions, I'm at a column shift.
-3 column shift. Yep.
I'm going to basically assume that I slipped on something nasty in the sewer.
Ooh.
And so
yeah,
my
I'd need
action
at least -3 column shifts if that happened to me.
And so I basically am going to get to here, kind of pick my head up out of the sewer, look at what I'm looking at.
Ugh.
and then kind of wish I'd put my head back in the sewer.
Yep, roll psyche.
Psyche, huh?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this like scary?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm still gonna spend karma. And I just forgot what my psyche was 3 seconds after. Good. Okay.
All right.
Roll.
You're good.
I did. Okay. It might
Jake ain't
actually
scared
be
by
red
much.
with the minimum psyche. So that was good. No, I'm not going to kick it up to red. I'll take it at yellow.
Okay.
Just spend the minimum. And I'm going to have to take a quick break. And while the rest of the players act, and I sit there staring at that thing with raw soup.
All right, priest. You certainly heard that screech coming from the opposite side of the wall that you're on.
Okay, that's good because I was in this room just kind of, hey, there's a bed. All right. I'll go ahead and roll for multiple actions. Call karma. Spurred on by the screeching and yelling. And I'll go ahead and bring that up to a yellow so that I get the full 3 actions.
Okay.
Okay. And even though I probably could technically like go up here and use ionization to come out the other side or something, I don't know if he knows that he could do that really, so I'm going to just track the way everybody seems to have been moving.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Okay. And then they have been so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that should be all of my movement, I guess.
Okay.
So about there.
Yep. And then you see it down the hall.
There it is.
Make psyche feat,
Can I make
please.
the psyche feat, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now spend karma.
Oof.
I'm scared I did. I'll bring it up to a green.
Okay. Yeah, bringing it to a green will be just enough for you.
Awesome. All right. So daggers of light at the insect. I'll go with I'll do that 2 times. And that is monstrous to hit. So monstrous.
Yeesh.
Monstrous. Hey, the next one was better though.
And damage on that?
It does 30 damage. It takes -2 if it tries to attack me, and you have to roll to see if it stuns.
All right. Ooh, it is stunned.
Yay!
Nice.
Cool. I'll hold my last action just in case something else comes out after us.
And Spartan.
I'm going to jump on Golfaxi, flying over the sewage, and head down here. Where is the
There you go. Do you see it now?
bug? Yeah.
All right.
And yeah. And now I'm gonna attempt to fly over here. And is it big enough for me to jump on his back?
On the back of the ant?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that and wacky, and I need to roll for multiple actions.
All right.
Oh dear. It's not here to tell me what to roll.
I gotcha. So your multiple action is going to be incredible, Got a 65 on that, so you've got 3 actions total.
Okay. I will stab once.
Okie dokie.
Attempt to aerate between the shell fragments.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing, but that's okay. So let's see here. 28 on the amazing column is still going to hit. And it can't move, so it's going to take the damage. That does 40 points of damage, right?
Yay.
Okay.
And then I will poke at it again.
All right.
I'm gonna call Karma doing it.
Okay. 27 that time. You can get that up to a yellow, but that'll still hit. It can't do anything. So if you just want to spend your 10, that will be fine. Getting it up to a yellow would potentially stun it, but it's already stunned, so I wouldn't burn it. And then one more poke.
Third action, I'm going to poke it again.
There you go, 97.
Wow.
Oh, and you kill it. You find the weak chink in its armor, and it goes down.
Yay.
Well done.
It's been a badass day. This is good.
Fiend is going to stay very, very still for a moment and listen.
And you hear something behind Priest.
No, Chris.
Land.
No. Stop it. You stop.
And it takes a bite out of Priest
Evade.
with a 64. All right, evade.
Right. Let's see. +1 from acrobatics. And that's agility. Is that agility? Well, it doesn't matter. They're all incredible anyway. So amazing. And use karma.
I think evade is fighting.
It is.
Yeah, it's fighting.
Okay, I'll bring myself up to green.
Okay. All right, so it'll be a -2 column shift, and that puts him in a green. And that should have been on the remarkable column, so he got a green to begin with. But that means it still hits, but you won't have to roll for a stun. It does 50 points of damage.
Okay.
He bites hard.
That's not cool.
And now that it's got a hold of you, it feels like it has its prey, so it vomits on you.
Oh, no.
Not again.
For another 40 points of damage.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's
Okay.
not cool.
All right. Yeah. I'm not far from dead, guys.
Maybe you should get out of there.
Well, I do have an action left, so I guess I will go ahead and I considered. Well, I don't have any movement left, so even if I got out of a grapple, I couldn't really do anything. But he is pretty close to me, so I can use my daggers of light on him, and should be pretty well assured of being able to hit. I'll go ahead and I'll do that. Calling karma.
You can get lucky with the stun, yeah. Hey, nice.
I killed the giant head.
So that does
Cool.
30 damage -2 to it trying to attack in the future on me, and it potentially is stunned.
Okay.
I don't know if I can get a kill result.
Okay, I'm
with
back.
daggers of light.
All right. And then you said you did take that up to a red, yeah?
I mean, I rolled it as a red.
Okay. Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah,
For some reason
94.
it didn't appear. Okay.
Natural red.
All right. And he got a red as well, so he is not dying. He's not stunned. He's just hungry.
That's fair. They probably don't have a lot of delivery down here.
And then up in the northern area up here, you see another one of them that enters. And if you notice,
Them!
I did call them them.
Uh-huh.
It is from the movie,
Mm-hmm.
them. And he is making I can't say beeline, an ant line down the tunnel towards Tank.
Do those of us who can see it have to make some kind of psyche thing?
Yes, if this is your first time seeing it, then yes.
Okay.
Because they're gross.
I should probably call Karma.
And Tank, he gets a yellow to bite you.
Ugh.
I think Tank doesn't want to get at.
And Bombshell,
Excuse me.
with the green.
Yeah, I did say I was going to spend Karma on
Okay,
that.
okay, so you're good then.
Yeah, so let's see, 68 on excellent.
And then Tank, are you going to take that, or do you want to try to evade?
12 points.
Can I evade when I blew my extra actions?
Yeah, you can still do that. That doesn't count as an action.
Yeah, I'm going to evade because the last time I said, "Oh, it's okay, I can handle it," I lost about 90%.
Yeah,
of
they
my
didn't really
health.
go very well. That was very hurty.
Yeah.
Plus,
so
they did just
evade
vomit
is
all over
fighting.
Priest.
There's a lot of vomiting lately.
Joke's on them. You're covered in sewage. Vomit would be an improvement.
Good point. Evade is fighting.
Although it is acid.
Fighting.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Thank you. I will call Karma on this. Do I get to add any of my fighting talents?
Nope, just straight fighting.
Okay. Okay.
So
Let me
that's a
see if I
minus.
wanna-
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I might want to get this up to a yellow. Let's see. Yeah, the minimum will kick it up to a yellow. So
All right, so that's -4 column shift then. So with his attack on the remarkable column, the 75 does put it down to a green. So there's no chance for a stun, just the damage on that. So that's 50 points of damage, and then your armor would soak whatever it soaks.
yeah, I have remarkable resistance and incredible body armor, so I don't think anything gets through.
Okay. And so it bites, follows up with the acid, just as the other one did. So the acid will probably get through. That does 40 points of damage there.
My resistance will still take it, but my body armor versus acid is 4.
Okay.
So remarkable is 30, 34. So I'll take 6.
Okay.
Ow!
All right, Will.
I'm going to roll for extra actions and spend karma because it's been going so well with that lately.
It's not been a great rolling night.
It has not.
I feel like I got skipped.
Oh, did you? No, you're next.
Yeah, you're,
Okay.
Yep, you're after Will.
I was about to say you were at 3. I think I'm at 4. Okay, so that is on the go to the incredible table. Carlin, karma. Happy that I did. I will take that up to yellow.
All right. And that gets you your 3.
Okay. For our first stupid pet trick, I'm going to attempt to use telepathy on them
Mhm.
to see if there's a brain in there that I can try a power stunt on.
Okay.
So is there a brain in there?
There is a brain. It's not a
Okay.
very intelligent brain, but there is a brain.
Even better. Okay. What I would like to do is power stunt mind control off of telepathy.
Okay.
I would like to make them think that
them.
this them is food.
Okay.
So spending my 100 and then calling karma on top of that, and I have every faith that this is going to work super good.
I mean, the 5th time's the charm.
This is the first time I've ever tried this. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about power stunts in general for you.
Oh, I mean, hey, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 of them so far.
Oh wow, okay, better than I thought.
Let's see, remarkable 2 column shifts because of Fiendy. Oh god damn it!
Oh no.
That
Nope.
I saw that thing hovering on the other
know.
0.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Well, now Will's just irritated, so he's going to come over here and just attack the shit out of it.
All right, you get a slight migraine from that.
Yeah, not good. Okay, that's what I want to. So he will attack with his Dark Force Claws, which I didn't say I was spending karma on, but I will say I'm spending karma on it this time.
Oh, so close, bro. So close.
I'll take it up to a red.
Okay. And how much damage?
It is incredible strength plus monstrous claws. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, monstrous claws.
Okay. So that is...
That didn't go nearly as well as I was hoping it would.
All right, you took a slice out of it. It probably needs to roll to see if it's stunned.
I took it up to a red
Okay.
on edged attack.
All right, stunned or killed, but it is neither.
Boo.
And you've got one more action.
Okay. Is Priest still in that thing's jaws?
Yes.
Okay, so that limits some of the stuff I can do.
But he's in the other ones. The
Right.
one that's over here.
Right. We're going to just, as I sank my claws into that thing, we're just going to shoot a beam of dark force out of my hand that's still in it and just see if we can't fill him up and pop him maybe.
Okay.
Do. I will spend karma.
Ugh.
Mother of God. I'll take it to a green.
All right.
Right. I vote no confidence in the roller tonight. This is bullshit.
You're not kidding.
What kind of damage are we looking at on that one?
75. It's monstrous.
Okay. And tell me again what it was you were doing.
Will had plunged his claws into the thing, and from where they were, he was just shooting, just flooding it with dark force,
Gotcha.
basically.
Okay.
Shooting it out of his hand.
All right. All right, so you've got your hand basically inside the armor of this thing, so it's going to bypass the armor in this case.
Neat. Okay. I was just putting it in his gubbins because I thought it looked cool.
So 75, that would take it down to there. And I think that's it for you, right?
That is it for me.
All right, Shelly.
Okay. So I guess first I'll roll for multiple actions. Call karma.
Good. Yeah.
Cause the die roller. So that's incredible.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. Good thing
These
I called
dice are
karma.
not friendly.
No.
They tease you too. Like it did that
I know.
to Johnny too, and it just rolled over to a 2.
That was awful.
Okay, 34 takes it to a green. So that gives me 3 with Fandrel's Flare or 2?
Gives you 3 with the flare.
Okay. All right. So then she rolls up here. She sees Priest is in a bit of a situation. So she rolls up right there, and she is going to try and use the Kopesh to sever the mandibles that have him. So I will not be charging the blade for this because, conductivity. I don't know about ants and conductivity, but it's probably bad.
Because everyone knows you only electrocute Spartan.
Yeah.
Look, that was unintentional. Both
I'm
times.
Both times.
I should be very jealous if you did it to someone else.
That's our thing.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna spend karma on this, and I'm assuming I need a yellow result to do the thing that I'm trying to do.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. So a 90 on unearthly. It's probably red, I'm assuming. It is.
And how much damage does that do?
That would do amazing damage, but it ignores armor, technically, unless it's magical.
Okay.
So that's the first one. And
you
then-
do successfully cut him loose.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
them screeches in agony with the loss of its mandibles.
Yeah. That's okay. And then she will charge up the blade and plunge it directly into the big icky insect. Forgot to call karma. But that's still a yellow on edged.
And damage on that one.
That damage is monstrous.
Okay. And ignores armor, yeah?
Yep.
All right. You plunge that. It kind of rears back on its back haunches and just opens up the underbelly, and you get it right in the center of the diaphragm, and it immediately just crumples up and passes. So you have killed that one.
Nice.
And then do you have any more actions, or you're...
I believe I have one
All
more.
right.
So I will slip around, fly over here behind this one, and attempt to repeat. Only no.
Yep. Take a swipe at that one and kind of end up hitting the side of the wall there, which slows it down, and it bounces off of the chitin armor.
That's fair.
And Mr. Arcane, then we come back to the top of the round with you.
Okay, back to me. All right, so Priest is now free, right? Because that guy's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Or that them?
That them.
Yeah. That particular them.
That particular them. And then there's this one right here in front of me. And we don't see another one or hear another one yet?
Nope.
I think I did, but when I was over there, maybe not. No, it's dead. Okay, never mind.
I'll float over there and I'll take 2 swings with
the Axe of Angeramus.
Yeah, the Axe of Angeramus. Okay, so for that, my fighting is monstrous because I have weapon specialist and it also provides a bonus. So I'll spend karma because holy crap. So that's the first one. Did you see that?
I did.
It was 60.
Mhm.
All right, well, it's still a green. What's it take to get up to... You know what? Fine. I'll go to yellow. Who cares?
And damage on that.
Yeah, so that is. Let me look at the thing again. Is this a mystical or demonic creature?
It is not.
Okay. So then it should be incredible damage.
Okay. Well, okay, hold on. The stipulations on the axe is to mystical or demonic creatures can be used as astral plane. Okay, yeah. I mean, it would technically count as mystical in this case.
Well, technically, it's the best kind of correct. So, so that's monstrous damage.
And you cleave its head off with that.
All right.
Wow.
And Viscera comes flying all over Priest because he's already not covered in vomit.
Are there more?
The tunnels go quiet.
Yeah. I really should have been doing this more often.
Well, you didn't have the axe.
It's fair.
Shelly, you still have that hanky?
Yep, right here.
Thank you.
I don't know that it's gonna be enough, hon.
These are hive creatures. We suspect there might be more, or possibly a young or breeding area or something that they were attempting to take food to.
Don't these things have like a queen or something?
We suspect they might.
Well, I'll tell you this. They are mystical in nature because the axe bit deep.
Well, those are not normal ants.
Well,
so
that doesn't necessarily mean they're mystical.
I don't know. Some
but
places in my school had roaches that size.
I point at tank, not mystical.
I mean, okay.
They made us feel things. Unpleasant things.
Yeah. Priest, you are pretty beat.
Yeah, this isn't quite the walk it off that you could normally do, but yeah, I am.
You need some help?
It'd probably be a good idea, yeah.
Okay. Give me, how long is a round in Marvel?
It's about 11 seconds.
Okay, give me 22 seconds.
I could just give him a little zap. It'll boost him right up.
Help me, Arcane. You're my only hope.
Help me. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Or is Spartan.
Excellent. I will spend karma on this too. All right. Well, that actually went correct. So, because it was 20 and rolled over to 60, but whatever. But I'll just spend the 10 because getting yellow doesn't do anything. So in 22 seconds, you get an excellent amount of health.
Whew. I feel better. Thank you, sir.
And then after combat, you can regain your endurance rank as well.
Okay.
But I can't do this again for you today.
Fair enough.
I can only realign your aura once.
That took me a good ways beyond where I was, so thank you.
Excellent. Deduct my karma.
So, do we see where these things came from?
Well, it looked like most of them came from those kind of dirt tunnels, so logic would probably tell you that they dug into this area at some point, but those tunnels look like they've been there for a while, so that probably leads towards a nest of some sort.
Yeah, well, that's not really what we're here for, though.
But you do know at the end of the hallway up here, there is another set of steps that lead up.
Yeah.
By the way, did I see anything in that room that was of
You saw a bed, you saw kind of a table and kind of some makeshift shelves in there. So this looks like it was an old abandoned kind of workstation, probably for a sewage worker at some point, but it's not been used in a long time.
Cool.
Nothing of any value in there that you could see.
No gold pieces, guys.
No gold
Sorry.
pieces.
Shelly will glide ahead and look around.
Yeah, and it looks like this area here was kind of another kind of maybe nesting place that they had kind of formed, but it is no longer being used for that purpose. Perhaps a feeding ground.
Do I
There's
see any bones
A
around or
lot of
anything?
bones
Okay.
Where?
in the big chamber up here where Shelley just moved to.
I'm still not touching the ground. I don't trust this place.
Yeah, neither one of us.
Gross.
Yep.
Hey, I'm back on Golfaxi. I don't want to touch ground either.
I think I saw that movie, though. It didn't end well.
Okay.
Others
So
go
is
in
this
my
a, is
path,
this
I
a
have no
hole
choice.
going down into the ground over here?
It's kind of a little nesting area. It doesn't
Okay.
it doesn't go into the ground, you know,
Okay.
but just a couple of feet. So,
All right. And we're the stairs over here.
yep. Hmm.
Okay. Head up. Take a look.
Is there any sort of barrier there?
No barrier, and again, it goes pretty dark up that staircase.
Okay.
Shelly's gonna lift her sword up and just let the lightning do its thing. So we have a little additional light.
And right now she's got a subtle green glow.
Oh,
Because the armor.
Yeah.
By the way, Chris.
Yeah.
I think he's going to take out one of his weapons of light, let's say a gun, and if you use that in conjunction with the coloration, you can actually make it a stronger light to do more damage. That's part of coloration. You can make lasers do more damage or less damage.
Cool.
So I'm going to soup up that weapons of light thing. So I guess it's red right now, and he's just kind of holding it.
All right. And as you kind of shine that light up the staircase, you see that it goes up about maybe 30 feet, and up at the top there is another iron gate. This one seems to be mundane in its appearance, at least from this distance.
Okay. Float up to the top and get a good look.
All right, and beyond, you see kind of a long hallway that the stonework in here changes. It almost appears to be almost cobblestone beyond this gate. And it's hard to see very far, but you can see a glimmer of what appears to be either firelight or candlelight or something beyond.
Is the gate chained or anything?
It is not.
Okay.
Sorry, Rocket.
She goes to like give it an experimental push and then just stops herself before she touches it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she looks over her shoulder.
Yeah. So the gate,
Mm-hmm.
you said?
Yep.
So you know what? Actually, I just realized that Vakir can see through illusions.
Oh, okay.
I kind of forgot that he could do that.
Well, Vakir appears at the gate, and it does not appear to be an illusion.
Okay. Right. Well, it's not an illusion.
Is it gonna eat me if I touch it?
Well, I'll do some magic. And I'll do energy detection magic because I want to see if it's warded or whatever, or if it's just a gate.
We
So-
suspect it would possess you, not eat you.
In her case, everyone else it would. Okay,
Ha
so
ha ha! Very
I'll
funny.
I'll spend karma. Okay.
It is
Oh,
most assuredly warded.
yeah.
And you detect the same energy type coming
Gotcha.
from this as the boarded up barrier before, but more intense.
Okay.
Axe time.
It may be invocation time.
Mm.
Let me just pull this up. Sorry, I lost my spot.
How dare you make us wait?
I know, sorry. So again, I'm going to invoke Agamotto to try and shatter this barrier, this ward. And I'll say, oh Agamotto, I have judgment. Piercer of veils and breaker of chains. I summon your gaze to seal this to the seal of defiance. Let bindings buckle and barriers rend. Let locked paths yield to the sorcerer's will. By the force of the first Magus, I call the strike. Shatter. And then I'll make my roll.
Okay.
And then you will not roll.
I know. I will spend karma. Please work. All right, well, I'll push it to a yellow. It is of monstrous effect.
Just checking to see the strength on this thing. Okay. All right. So with monstrous, what color did you get?
A yellow.
Yellow. All right. So you weave the magic, and in your mind's eye, you can see the lock, meaning the spell that is on this, break. To everybody else, nothing happens.
I nod. It's done.
Usually it's a little more.
Well, the ward is shattered. You can't see it, but I can.
Oh, all right.
I mean, the barrier is still there, but we'll have to deal with that.
You mean
and it's
the
a big iron gate? Is
the
that
big
what it
iron
is?
gate? Yeah, I mean, not a big deal.
Tank, this feels like your area.
I mean, I
Yep.
guess.
Where
Wait.
is the big iron gate exactly?
Up here somewhere.
Yeah, right in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a map for that section.
I kind of shrug, crack my knuckles, put my hands on the gate, and yoink!
And the gate gives way with a very quick, grinding moan, almost like a tombstone being pushed aside.
Now there's a cheery metaphor.
And beyond it, the air is colder still and denser, like the world itself is holding its breath. You've stepped out of the sewers and into a graveyard carved in stone. What you see before you is all that is left of the St. Aurelius Cathedral. Its bones stripped bare by the flood and years of rot that followed. The foundation sprawls out like a corpse, dissected, ribs of half-toppled columns reaching up toward the ceiling that isn't there anymore. Cylindrical tombs line the perimeter, their lids cracked open, their contents long since claimed by whatever dark forces still linger here. The ground beneath your feet is uneven, worn by time and the relentless flow of water that once surged through this place. Now the river has receded, but it's left behind the scars of its passage. Water-carved walkways and slippery stone ridges that twist the sanctuary into a labyrinth of shadows. At the far end, atop a circular stone dais, stand 6 figures, already aware of your arrival. No flinch, no surprise. They've been waiting. The first to move are a pair of twin sisters, here and here. They're identical and slightly unnerving. Dressed in flowering garments of deep violet, their fingertips aglow with crackling, misty purple light. Their voices hit your ears in perfect unison, smooth and cold. So, the Reclaimers have braved the path to the sanctuary of the sons of the eternal flame. Word travels quickly in the dark. Your meddling has cost Lilith dearly. A shame, really. She had such great hopes for her little army, and we, the sons, were set to reap the rewards. But now, you stand on sacred ground. You trespass. Speak your business, Reclaimers, and we shall decide whether you continue to walk among the living. And the others flank them with postures that drip disdain. To the left of them, a diminutive man, no taller than a child, grins wide, too wide, his teeth gleaming like a jackal that's found new prey. Behind him, a short, squat figure with a wild mane of scraggly black hair leans on a twisted cane, and his beady eyes sizing you up like meat in a butcher's shop. To the right, a bald man with sunken eyes, robed in crimson, fingers absently tracing arcane patterns in the air. His face is unreadable, but the air around him hums with malice. Next to him, tall and composed, stands a magician right out of a bygone era. A mane of jet black hair falling over his shoulders, a thin Van Dyke beard framing a mouth curled into a practiced theatrical sneer. His long fingers toy with a silver pendant as if he's already bored. This is the court of ash and flame, and you've just walked into their sanctum.
This isn't great.
And I think, with it being the hour that it is, instead of pushing on, I'll let you think about your response to their question, and we will begin with perhaps a parlay for our next session. In the meantime, I'll give you some karma points for fighting some ants and solving a puzzle. You get 250 karma points for tonight.
Woo!
How much?
250.
Okay.
Awesome.
That puts me right.
And while everybody's figuring out their karma points, I'm going to say goodnight to our
Did you
viewers
say
on Twitch.
450 or 250?
250. Yeah.
Nice try.
That's what I thought.
That was
Loved it.
aspirational.
Yeah.
All right. For those of you watching out there, good night. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you back here in 2 weeks. And if you want to catch Marvel Galaxies proper, check in with us next week at 8 o'clock. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye and bye bonds.
Night, yeah.
There's no light left to borrow, and no heroes here.